I have an idea. Let me show you. See, in this room that I have, it's a humble room, I would say. We have the posters back there. We've got some other stuff down there. It's all flipped, though, because I prefer what I look like flipped. We got some Hot Wheels over there, but I've never really been a Hot Wheels kind of guy, you know? I'm just not a Hot Wheels guy. But on top of all of those things, we have one really important thing in this room. Something that this entire channel is going to be based on for the foreseeable future. And they all tie in to a plan. Well, actually, two plans, now that I think about it. And that is these boys right here. The Lego Speed Champion Collection that I have built over the last year, basically. Because, you know, I got a few of them, and then I just didn't really bother getting any more. Also, they're next to the exclusive helmet. Look, it's got my name on it. Ain't that cool? But the collection doesn't even end there. In fact, before I'm starting this project, let me explain to you how big my collection was before I started this project. We have, rather simply, well, I mean, as simply as you can get, 7 Speed Champions. A fully custom, the modeling will be in the description, Audi R8, an official Jesko, and an official Dom's Charger. Then we have another fully custom Hyundai Ioniq something? Envision 74, that's the name. And then a rebuild from the Supra, a Mazda RX7. And then unbuilt, we have Nissan Skyline and the Countach. That's the collection. But that is the collection before episode 1 of this series that I'm going to be doing. It's going to be going on maybe weekly for a little bit, but then the main series is going to be once every 2 weeks. Essentially, because once every 2 weeks is a reasonable amount of time for them to be coming out. Then, if I order a custom one, you know, it'll take about a week for it to arrive, and then I can make that video on it. So then basically, you'll get like 2 every month. Whether that be an official one, or whether that be a custom one, based on the 2 ideas that I have. So let me explain those ideas. And to do that, I have to stand up. Ew. Right? Because like many people, I have a wall. A wall that is the side of my setup. It's the only one you don't really see ever, because it's a completely blank wall. Now any other wall, I mean, that one's got curtains. That one has a wardrobe and mirror. That one is probably the best one with the 3 posters up there. Look how cool those look. Look, those look sick. Look at them. They look sick. But this wall, this wall in front of me has nothing. Absolutely nothing. And what I want to do to this wall right here is simple. Except for the part where it's not very simple, actually. Starting from that corner. That's the right corner, by the way, because obviously it's flipped. Starting from the right corner, I want to start putting Speed Champions on the wall. Just like this. They'd be up there on the wall, flat, like this. Roughly this distance apart, probably a bit more, and obviously it'll be done a bit more accurately. Just like this. And then another, and another, and another, and another, and another. Slowly building up this journey with you guys. The entire wall is filled from corner to corner, about 5 rows down, of Speed Champions. Whether that be official Speed Champions on the wall, rebuild custom Speed Champions on the wall, or even the fully custom Speed Champions on the wall. Also, putting in this afterwards, because I completely forgot, on the wall, it's not just gonna be the Speed Champions, right? Every now and then, here and there, I'm gonna install little shelves, and on those shelves, maybe about that big, will be a diorama of some kind. Whether that's a combination of the little Japanese pink tree with a car on it, or whether that's a little garage mock from somewhere, or whether that's just, you know, a real car type set. Just some kind of ones are going to be scattered here and there, just to break it up, just at random locations, to really give it, you know, one, it means that's like basically 3, maybe 4, 5, 6 different Speed Champions that I don't have to buy, and instead just 2 for the diorama. And, you know, on top of that, I think it'd just look really cool breaking up the wall like that. So that's the plan. That is the major plan that I have. But let's start with plan A, the simpler, quicker plan. Because the first plan you're going to follow with me after I build the RX7, because I bought that for my birthday. After that, the first plan you're going to follow is actually Project Poster. And by that, I mean these posters over here. So look, each of those posters, I realized that 2 of those have Speed Champion versions. The last one doesn't, but it's got custom Speed Champion versions. A really cheap one, actually. So what I'm gonna do, and maybe I even do it extra, but if you see that one has 2 different variations, I might even recolor it and get those 2 different variations. What I plan to do is to buy the Lego version of these 3 posters and have them on display above each and every single one. Maybe in the same way that I have the plans to put them up there. That's Project 1, which is gonna still take like a month. And then we begin Project Wall. I will also say, I'm back at the end in editing, is that these videos, speaking of, won't be edited that much. These videos are going to be passion, really, because I work full time. If you're new to this channel completely, then, well, I run a different channel. I run a racing game channel, and that's what I do for a living. That's what I do for work. So that's my job. This is just something extra. This is something I want to be passionate about. I want to keep being passionate about. And I'm going to hopefully keep being passionate about by not burning myself out, by not making the videos too complicated so that, you know, I sit there and I go, I had too much work to do. Instead, I'll just do one of my actual work videos. Instead, I'll record and chill with you guys. I'll record the journey of buying the parts. I'll record them as they arrive. I'll record the build. I'll record the review. And it'll all be mostly raw content instead of the editing and the flashy jumps and everything. Like this video has kind of had, I suppose. And if you want to be up to date to building some LEGO Speed Champions, showing them off, reviewing them, reviewing the official sets, as well as reviewing custom mocks made by people with immense amounts of detail, if you want to see reviewing all of those and even building those, subscribe to the BrickWaj channel. And we'll begin very soon with my build of the Mazda RX7 FC. The one that started this project. That's about it from me. Head down there and subscribe. Leave a like on the video and share it to anyone else who's invested in custom Speed Champions. I'll see you boys in the next one. The box fell in a bit.